Sir Tom Moore.
A lot of more tributes, amazing tributes coming in. It's quite an emotional day today, isn't it? Yeah. For all of us, I think. We feel like we've lost somebody who, when it really, really mattered, stepped up, literally. Fishy on Twitter. So here I am, a 52-year-old man, crying first thing in the morning over a man I never met, although I felt I knew. An absolute beacon of light in a weird time. A gentleman that lots of us should learn from. I think that's so true, isn't it? All the things that Captain Tom stood for, all the values he showed, all the characteristics. I mean, they're the best of this country. And my God, we've seen enough of the worst of it, haven't we, in recent years? But he was the best of us, wasn't he? And all of us can aspire to be more like Captain Tom. And what a legacy that would be, wouldn't it? If we could all just be a little bit more like him. Inspirational, courageous, determined,
steadfast,
resilient, steadfast,
putting others first,
positive, optimistic. You know, and remember, this is a guy who survived World War II and then lived another 70 years. So when he said tomorrow will be a good day, well, it was for him. He didn't think he'd come through the war. He
got through the brutal campaign in Burma, of course, and dengue fever. He suffered there. An absolutely remarkable man with a remarkable spirit. And yesterday, I think, you know, as you say, incredibly sad. He has touched the hearts, not just of the nation, but of the whole world. And yesterday, it was hard to imagine that we could say tomorrow will be a good day. But in the spirit of optimism, there is good news this morning as we look at the rest of this morning's headlines. Scientists
losing 9-0. That's going to help, isn't it?
Still ahead on Good Morning Britain. We're going to be joined by weather where you are. See you in a moment.
By 67%.
One jab could also...
Professor, not sure what happened there. I think. We didn't put enough money in the meter, which is a bit delicate given he's running one of the vaccine programmes. You'd think we could have stumped up for that. We've lost connection. Well,
anyway, it does seem to be good news. So the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine offering protection of 76% up to 12 weeks after that single dose. Recommendation still to have the second dose after 12 weeks, and significantly may reduce transmission by 67%. If we can reduce transmission, that's a game changer, isn't it?
Well, this is really good news, you know, because some of the unanswered questions have been, how strong is that first dose, especially as it gets to 12 weeks rather than 3? The answer is it doesn't seem to lose any of its strength, which is great. You haven't got to worry you've had that first dose. But most importantly, because I've always felt the crucial thing, do you transmit the virus if you've had the vaccine? 2/3 apparently don't, which is incredibly good, because that means if it doesn't transmit once you've had it... we've got the professor back. I know you've got a very...
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. Someone is obviously interfering with our lines, Professor Pollard.
We don't know what's going on there. Weird technical issues, but it's one of the vagaries of course, interviewing all our guests down the line through various different forms of technology.
He does have important work to get on with, so at least he can now get on with that.
He was about to say something really important, so I'd love to know what that was. And we'll find out for you.
We'll use a good old-fashioned phone line to find out and report that back. We are continuing to pay tribute to Captain Sir Tom Moore this morning. You're watching Good Morning Britain on ITV. See you in a moment.